great on this screen, and then on the... It's just too big, the qualities.
Are we live?
Yes, we are officially live now.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Yes.
I've never streamed before. Welcome. Hey, these are my first words to the internet ever. Okay, Knights of the Old Republic. So how much do you know about this game?
Literally nothing.
Good. Good.
Never played any of these games.
Good. I mean, really the most important thing to know is that it takes place 4,000 years before the events of the movies that we all know.
Okay.
Basically, that is just a way for them to make it just its own Star Wars universe. It's like, this all happens far before anything you know, so don't ask us any questions about the Kenobis or Alderaan or anything. Just let us do our thing.
Okay. The Republic verges on collapse. Darth Malak, last surviving apprentice of the Dark Lord Revan, has unleashed an invincible Sith armada upon an unsuspecting galaxy. Crushing all resistance, Malak's war of conquest has left the Jedi Order scattered and vulnerable as countless knights fall in battle, and many more swear allegiance to the new Sith Master. In the skies above the Outer Rim world of Taurus, a Jedi battle fleet engages the forces of Darth Malak in a desperate effort to halt the Sith's galactic domination.
Okay.
Okay, we are getting audio. Good.
Good. Yeah, I mean, that's you know, that's where you start.
Mm-hmm. To those of you watching, be it now or in the future, it started with the screen saying that my name was Jack Chan. I wish I had it on stream, but that was a complete random name generation that it just gave me, and I was like, this is just too good.
Yeah, it was fate. It was chosen for this character. Hereby, your first ever Knight of the Old Republic, Jack Chan.
Jack Chan.
Sir Jack of House Chan. Although right now, you're basically a nobody. I mean, spoiler alert, you become a Jedi later.
Really?
Yeah. But right now, you're a nobody Republic soldier on the Endar Spire, and you're under attack.
Cool. I'm just a dude.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
So this is just like up and down on D-pad, and you can select your dialogue options.
Yeah.
A lot of the game happens in this screen.
What?
What?
I didn't press anything!
You know, it's okay, because
right.
None of that was important, because he's basically just tutorial man.
Yeah.
And a lot of what he says is very fourth wall breaking, so it's for the best. You have no inventory limit ever.
Oh,
by the way.
Sweet.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Excuse me.
He is going to collect food.
Come on, we have to hurry.
Oh,
The Sith might already be boarding the
shut
ship
up.
by Captain Bastila. Put your equipment on so we can get out of here.
Put your equipment on so we can get out of here. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Blaster. No, okay, I can only do one or the other. Short sword!
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
To go to party selection screen, okay.
Attack this room is in lockdown, but don't worry. I've got the override code. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
Okay.
You always control the leader of the party. Rest the...
I don't know, I don't want to talk to you, I want to... Move, chair.
Okay.
How do I use him to open the door?
So you can hit your right bumper to switch between party characters.
Oh, right bumper.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're a PlayStation person.
Well, no, they call it right bumper on that too. It's just...
Do they? It's either...
Well, they call it right button, but...
I say that I've always known them as R1 and R2 on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is R1 and R2.
So it's like I've learned to translate over to PlayStation language for people, but I'm not going to do that here.
Well, ironically enough, I actually learned the Xbox controls before I learned PlayStation controls.
Good. The Xbox's controller's better anyway. Hot take. And so you chose Soldier?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm going to be a stealthy soldier.
As riveting as it is to watch character creation, I do want to see how you built your character, at the very least.
Okay.
Let's move on. Or how do I use my journal? Your journal is basically just your quest tracker. Anytime it says journal entry added, it updates one of the quests in your journal. It reaches a new phase, and you can check that at any time by just hitting pause and going over and looking at it.
Ah, okay.
There's nothing there that's important right now. And so you need to switch to him to use his security skill to open the door. There you go.
Ironically enough, I wound up using the security skill instead of using the code that he had on the last R2. For the Republic!
No, dude, yeah, there's a lot of that.
Okay. Cycle through hostile targets using the left and right triggers. This auto pause option can be disabled. Okay.
Auto pause is helpful. You're going to want to leave that on.
I am too far away to do anything right now.
Well, if you select an attack, though, he'll automatically close the distance.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Press A once to enter combat mode. This will lock the camera on your selected target and cause your character to attack each round.
Yeah.
Cool. I like the fact that this is very much like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I figured you would feel right at home. So when you're in combat mode, A will just select an action. X will queue actions. You can queue up to 3 at a time, be it attacks using med packs, throwing grenades, using force powers. Spoiler alert.
It tells you when you're selecting your skills that you get force powers, so...
Yeah, pretty much. It's like the least surprising thing that ever happens. And then Y just clears your entire queue if you just decide to start over. Thing is, if you kill the enemy you're targeting and then you switch targets, then it clears your queue action. So you have to kind of think about what you're queuing up. What difficulty did you choose?
It didn't ask me if I wanted to select a difficulty.
Okay.
So...
Well, I think that you've played BioWare games, right?
Probably?
Dragon Age?
Nope.
Mass Effect?
No.
Really?
No.
This is your first? Wow.
So I grew up on Nintendo. I couldn't play anything outside of Nintendo. Because...
Well, I mean, I grew up on Nintendo too, but eventually, like around the 360 generation, I converted. And then that's when I could finally play. Like, all my friends had Xboxes. I watched them play Knights of the Old Republic, and like I've been a Star Wars fan since I could speak. Since I was a sentient being, I have been a Star Wars fan. So it's like I had to play this game because everybody would not shut up about how great it was.
Right. Yeah, I didn't even have like outside of my cousin had an Xbox when I was a kid. Outside of that, I had no opportunity to play anything that was outside of the realm of Nintendo until I was 19. And
what year were you 19?
2018.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm 22.
I'm sarcophagus dust.
But it was after I started working at Smith's that I bought a PS4 finally.
Mm.
Close the distance. once. I could totally have just used a grenade, but it's too late now.
Well, that's one thing. You can press left bumper to just do a combat pause at any time you want. And while you're in combat pause, you can go through all your different characters and queue up actions. Like, you can say, okay, I want you to throw a grenade and then use this stim on yourself and then go attack this guy. And then I want you to go attempt a critical strike on this guy and then bring up your shield or whatever.
Where do you think you're going? I'm not done with you yet.
Yeah, see? So learning to use your party is another kind of key tenet of the game. Except, like, you can still do fine without ever digging into the mechanics, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And it was what button to do that again?
Left bumper.
Left bumper, got it.
Yeah.
Combat menu. Oh boy, I really need to heal myself up right now.
So I think, yeah, you do have passive healing over time.
Oh,
but if you want to use a med pack, you can just use your D-pad to go over to it on the menu, and then just use up and down to select a med pack.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll use
Just press
one.
A. There you go.
Okay. Oh, I guess I only need to use one whether I like it or not.
Well, that's because you have a tiny, tiny pool of health right now.
Yeah. Is there more stuff? No, it's outside.
That's a damage door. You can't go through
Lame. Okay. I will get this. Dark Jedi.
Well, there's a distinction in this game between Sith and Dark Jedi.
Mm-hmm. Because the Dark Jedi is, just based off context and whatnot, I assume just a Jedi who's fallen to the dark side.
Yes.
Versus a Sith is somebody who's trained as a Sith.
Yes, like Sith involves a lot of tradition, a lot of dogma, whereas Dark Jedi, these are just the Jedi who are thinking that the Sith are going to win eventually anyway, so they might as well. You can't beat them, join them.
Right. Boy, we're really going at it.
Yeah, you are. It's probably a good thing you chose Soldier for your first playthrough, because it's, that's a pretty straightforward way to play.
Mm-hmm. Punch things really hard.
When you become a Jedi, you can also choose a Jedi class. So if you've put enough levels into Soldier where you get, strength, you get combat feats, then you can switch into something like either Consular, Sentinel, or Jedi Guardian. Jedi Guardian is basically the Soldier class of the Jedi. So it's like if you double up on the Soldier classes, you just basically become a walking fist.
Oh, hello guys. How's it going?
Oh yeah, this is about where you level up for the first time. And you can do the thing you can do in a lot of RPGs in this, where you can save your level ups to restore yourself to full health if you want to.
Oh, sweet.
I do that in Skyrim all the time.
Somehow I've never thought of that. I've played Skyrim quite a bit, and I've never once thought to just wait until I am low on health to
Oh
heal,
yeah, it's
to
like
level
I'm
up.
already strong enough. It's like I don't need this next bit of incremental increased strength from this level up to survive this, except for the extra health.
Right.
So if you hit pause, so you can either do auto level up or regular level up. On your main character, you definitely just want to tweak everything yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it will build a good character for you, but you're smarter than that. You are not a filthy casual. So you will level up this character yourself. Just press A.
Oh, right now. Okay.
Yeah. So at each level, just like D&D, it's like not every level up, you get to choose new skills, you get to level up attributes. It's like some levels you only get a couple feats and some skill points. Others you get like attributes, you get, new powers. And so that's an interesting build. One thing you notice up here in the top right, do you notice the distinction between class skill and cross-class skill?
Yes.
Okay, so you know that those cost more to invest in.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I intentionally chose the ones that I had.
Okay.
I was like,
Treat injury is definitely an important one to have high.
So yeah.
Then thankfully that's a class skill.
No, I didn't get a very high wisdom, and then so I was like, I'm just gonna focus on the things that are.
Do you want to go back and change it then?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Like you could just invest in.
I didn't make a low wisdom. I just didn't give myself a high one.
What about constitution, strength, and stuff?
I went high dex, cons, and int.
Okay, interesting.
Which is not exactly now that I think about it, the best build for a soldier, but...
No, you want to go strength, except you can use dexterity to your advantage. Man, this is going to be an interesting playthrough. I mean, first characters are always weird, so...
I was just thinking, I want to... Soldier is naturally going to have abilities that make me good in one-on-one combat, and I want to supplement that with things that help me in the field. I think, once it comes time to pick your Jedi class, then you're going to want to pick Jedi Sentinel. That's like the scout class of the Jedi. It's kind of the in-between for Consular and Guardian. And they get so many feats. Oh my god, the feats. It gets ridiculous. I built a Scout Sentinel one playthrough, and that was the best character I ever had, because, I pretty much had that board filled. Okay.
It was ridiculous.
Wow. Those are my stats. I did get +1 in strength, but...
You're definitely going to need that constitution. Intelligence is going to help you with computer use and stuff like that, which is good. That means that if you have high utility skills, things like repair, things like computer use, demolitions, then that allows you to fill out your party with more combat roles. It's like you don't have to have a specialist in your party. Like you're going to go on missions where you need somebody who has high computer use, like with your astromech droid that you get later on, or whatever else. But if you just have those skills yourself, then yeah, you can build pretty awesome parties.
Okay. Yeah, I went with Dex just because I don't know why, but I always play stealth mode. Almost always, anyway.
Okay.
I don't know if I haven't gotten past the intro, obviously, so I have no idea what I'm going to do in this game, but...
Okay. Pretty much, the use you get from stealth in this game is there are a couple story... Oh.
But,
yep, see, he sacrifices himself for you.
Okay.
Tutorial man.
Tutorial man! No!
We salute you, Tutorial man. Trask Olgo, you did us a noble service.
Tutorial man. Oh, that's a bummer.
You never see him again.
I can't imagine why. Little did we know he goes on to become Darth Sidious.
Nah. 4,000 years later.
Yeah.
One of the particles that he gets turned into utterly by that Sith it ends up becoming part of Darth Sidious, I guess? I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, so you, right now they can't see you. You can unpause with your left bumper, and if you get close to him, you can sneak attack him. Although, I don't know if Soldier gets sneak attack. I think you have to have Scoundrel. It's a feat.
I wonder if maybe I can just unlock it.
I do wonder. That's one thing I think Sentinel does get is sneak attack by default, though.
What?
Well, you got the jump on him. So I think the difference, I'm probably wrong, I can't remember exactly, but I think the difference between using strength or dexterity for combat is dexterity helps you with critical strike and strength helps you with power attack. But I'm not 100% sure. I need to read those feats again.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter right now. Let's just get through Endar Spire. There's a lot of tutorial and exposition to get through. Like, for the next several streams, actually.
That's yeah.
Like before you even really get into the meat of the game.
Swipe.
You didn't put any points in repair, did you?
I did.
Oh.
Told you everything else was to help me outside of combat.
So you've got options here. You can either reprogram that combat droid and send it in there to kill them, or if you go over to the computer terminal, you can overload a power conduit inside the room and just wipe them all out and avoid combat entirely. And you still get the experience points for killing them all.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, I leave the droid alone for now.
I mean, you just pick whichever one seems more fun to you, basically, since you have both options.
Right.
Yeah, you need those.
I'm gonna go with getting with the droid.
Do it.
Because fighting sounds like more fun. It'll take a little longer, but it sounds like more fun.
Yeah, it is. So you can go to reactivate the droid. Now, you have options. You can... Like, some droids have multiple things you can engage. It's like, enhance its lasers, activate its shields. This one just has shields, but it just basically costs more repair parts, and you have enough repair parts to do both. So, engage in patrol mode. And then once you disengage, then you can't go back in and change its programming again. It's just gonna, say kill.
Okay.
And just press OK, and it'll go and do your dirty work for you. Like, you can just watch it work, too. I think it'll kill all of them. Just hit left bumper.
Right. Hey, guys. How's it going? Hey, guys.
Yeah, see, it just mops the floor with all of them.
Wow. Holy cow.
Yeah. The more points you put into repair, too, the less parts it takes to do all that. Like, it eventually gets to the point where some actions take literally 0 parts. It'll be like, engage droid in patrol mode, 0 parts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Okay.
I'm the soldier with the Republic. Mark, we're the last 2 crew members left in the First Fire.
This actually looks really, really good on Series S. Come to think of it.
I was gonna say, like, when was this game made?
2002.
2002.
Yeah.
This was made the same year as Metroid Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it is an old game, and it still holds up. It's going to be 20 years old next year.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got no reason not to use it right now, do I?
Yeah, you can stick around. Oh, I want to hang out for a bit.
I'd rather just blow up with the ship. I may not be its captain, but I'm going down like one.
Yeah, seriously. I bet you even the captain has said, nah, man, fuck this, I'm out.
Oh, sweet. I wake up in bed again.
Yeah, basically. Well, now your character is dreaming. He's having nightmares.
It's the Jedi inside of me. Did she have a yellow lightsaber before? Oh, that's a different person.
That's a different person.
Cool, yellow lightsaber.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean she's, like...
That means she's a Jedi Sentinel.
I was gonna say Sentinel, yeah.
Okay, so he's exposition man now. I'm gonna shut up and let him expose himself to you. I don't want to interrupt this.
I wish I could turn up the volume. Like, these are both at max volume right now. Oh, hey, Toxic Potato. Can I... How's the volume? Since you're watching, how's the game audio? Because on my end, it's really quiet, and I can raise it if I need to.
It's pretty quiet for me, too.
Well, yeah, it's because it's all coming through this headset. Yeah.
Okay.
And I've turned both the volume on there and on here to the max. But I don't know... It's quiet. Oh, well, say something, guys. I'll fix it. Jeez.
That's a little better.
How about now? Can you hear it now? We can. Jack Chan, by the way.
Says you can hear it okay. I think it's good.
I'm just going to turn it up a little bit more anyway.
Luckily, I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site in all the confusion when I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived at the scene, we were long gone.
The
Sith?
Sith?
Under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial
What
law
are
and
those
they've
sounds?
closed a planet-wide quarantine.
I just fought a whole bunch of them.
I saw on your service records that
Well,
you understand remarkable
Sith soldiers anyway.
That's my favorite part of any RPG, is just pretending you know nothing about the world.
There's no way the Republic will be leaving anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a
Yeah, stupid. Why don't you know who Bastila is?
Bastila's the key to the whole Republic.
That smack did more to your head than I thought. You're clearly a moron.
I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods when it crashed. The Republic war.
Wait, you just have swords here?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a rad sword.
Yeah, feel free to check that out while he exposes himself to me.
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare.
I figured I'd show you that one first because I think that one matches your.
Yeah, I like this. That's pretty cool.
That can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance. Of course, there are limits to what she can do. From what
So
I
you're
understand,
understanding when he's explaining what battle meditation is.
focus to maintain the battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had the chance to do meditation. Like us, she
Wow.
barely got out alive.
It's almost like the Master Sword.
Which I should be arriving today.
Oh, nice.
So what do you suggest we do next? That one's slightly warped, unfortunately.
And the Sith have already killed more than
Ever
their
so
share of Jedi
slightly.
in this world.
Oh, that's a
Nobody will
shame.
be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us.
It's not a big deal though, you know, it's just a...
It's just an ornament sword.
Pretty much, yeah.
A luxury
Awesome.
Bastila will have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important the whole planet is. No ships can
Satisfying.
Indeed.
terrorists. She's gonna need our help.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea where we should start looking?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place.
No chill in the early 2000s.
It won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves in.
Fucking stupid.
Good idea. We can use this.
Yeah, I could ask more questions, but
Probably get some equipment and supplies here.
it's gonna be a short stream. I'd rather just get going.
Fair enough.
Although in hindsight, I'm doing this for the lore. Like, why did...
The Force can do terrible
Too late.
Well, you're understanding, like, the basic gist of, like, who Bastila is. It's like, she's the only Jedi in the Order who's been able to manifest battle meditation.
couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier.
Not gonna lie. I mean, I'll watch it when I edit all this stuff, but I have not paid attention to anything this guy
Okay.
said.
You know,
I'll
fair enough.
actually listen to it later, but...
Okay. Yeah, the story and the lore is very important in this game.
I can use a workbench. Ooh. Throughout the game, you will find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. It's ungradable. These items can be improved by the addition of an upgrade item. Okay. Use this workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. I've been meaning to move that box for a while now.
A week or two.
Yeah. Lightsaber? What?
Yeah, right now that's all you have. And I think you have one upgrade item for it. So,
cool.
Yeah. So if you just tick up, there's 3 slots down there where you can put things in, but right now the only thing you can put on there is the vibration cell. So hit left, equip.
Ooh.
And then you have to remember to hit assemble,
Yeah.
not B. Because this is an old game and it's stupid.
Yeah. I get that. No, man, I still can't believe this is 2002. This is... Metroid Prime is one of my favorite games of all time, and so seeing how to... Whoa.
Seeing how other games looked in parallel. Yeah,
exactly.
Well, I mean, this is at a way higher resolution than it initially was designed to run at, for one.
I can only imagine.
And, like, it was also on better hardware at the time. I mean, as I love my GameCube. I still have my original GameCube. Metroid Prime was one I never played, though. But I still think that these games just looked better, because they had better technology.
I mean, if you don't get around to playing it at any point, I'm planning on playing it on my stream at some point.
It's a bucket list thing for me.
You'll have a place to watch it if you don't play it. Oh, I have a Vibroblade and a prototype Vibroblade.
Mm-hmm. The prototype Vibroblade is the one you just upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you put points into dueling or two-weapon fighting yet?
Dueling, yes. I did not do two-weapon fighting yet.
Okay, then pretty much you're just going to want to stick with dueling.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the right. Okay, back to the left. Hit X. And this just shows all the feats you currently have.
Ah, okay, cool.
So power attack. Go up to power attack. Has nothing to do with strength. Never mind. Okay. Oh, dexterity affects ranged weapons. That's what it is.
Ah. Yeah, I went dueling. I was considering two-weapon fighting, but I don't know why I didn't.
I usually go two-weapon fighting.
Well, like, part of me was like, oh, I'm used to games like Zelda, where it's like, oh, shield in the other hand. I just...
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Pretty much in any RPG I play, I pick the closest thing to just sword and shield I can find, because that's just what I'm used to.
Every time you leave the apartment, you select which party members you wish to take. Since this is the first time you are leaving, you will have to take Tarth. Why do I have to take anybody?
No, it's story reasons.
Oh, shucks.